the brokers and everything now. So, hold on right quick. Is that it? Carbon
I don't know.
FX. Hold on. No, go to Google and hold on. Let me go to the actual website. Hold on. Wonder why it's not carbon. Oh, it's carboncapitalfx.com. Oops. Carboncapitalfx.com. Yeah. Yeah, them. So you can go ahead and create an account with them. Did you create a Gmail account with your that's strictly for trading yet?
Yes.
Yeah, because you can use your regular account, but it's like you're probably gonna get confused with all those emails coming in.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go ahead. Either you can set up an account now, or you can just bookmark this page for the broker to use. And I want to turn you on to a few other brokers and tell you like how this broker stuff works, how to play the broker
Okay.
game.
Okay, we can do that. Whatever you like, but
All right. So the next one is heyforex.com. Now, even though these are forex brokers, you still can use them for what we're trading, which is industry futures.
what'd you call it?
It's industry futures. It's heyforex.com. These brokers allow you to get started with $10, small as $10 to get started with. Now they make a lot of money off people because people don't know what they're doing, and a lot of people are undercapitalized. But for
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers like myself, you know, they lose it. So, but of course, you only have 0.5% of those kind of people. But so that's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to get you to understand the psychology behind it because you can be like, dang, $10, but how are they making money? But a lot of people don't know what's going on yet. It take them like a year and a half to figure out what's going on if they don't have somebody helping them. So, so yeah, this is another site you can go to, and then the third, and you can bookmark this one. And the third one, which is considered a real broker, is oanda.com. This is like a huge, big time United States broker. So go to Oanda. I would recommend you set up an account. See you, David, with the cheeks. Set up an account with oanda.com. So this is like a real broker. They give you 50-to-1 leverage, which is pretty high. Uh, so Oanda gives you 50-to-1 leverage. So you can have like $1 million account with this company, and your money would be safe. You can have like a $500,000 account with this company, and your money be safe. But those other two brokers I gave you, you only use those brokers to build accounts. Yeah. So Oanda, you need to go here in your spare time and set up an account.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll set it up in your personal name and all that, but eventually you have to set up a company like a Roth IRA. I'll show you how to do it, how to set up a Roth IRA and trade everything through the Roth IRA for tax purposes.
Yeah.
I'll show you
Are
how
any
to
of
set it.
these? That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll show
Are
you
any
how
of
to set
these?
up an S corporation. Huh?
I'm trying to think what I have already. Are any of these? Are any of these subscription based? Or are they all? I can just create
Nah,
accounts to
yeah,
trade
you could
here.
just create an account. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, you don't. Yeah, right. Actually, Oanda, because they had to catch up with the competition. Now they're allowing people to trade forex. I'm sorry, trade stocks and indices and futures. So
Mm.
in Bitcoin and all that, they recently brought that on. So
Mm.
you might just be able to do everything in one broker, but the only difference is the two brokers, Carbon FX and Hey Forex, they give you 500-to-1 leverage, which is insane. But you have to know what you're doing. Because so with Carbon FX and Hey Forex, the way it works is you use those accounts to do account builds. So you may once you really see how this works, you may be like, all right, well, I see how the game work now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take $100 to $1,000. And every time you do that, then you get that $1,000, then you throw it into Oanda because that's the big account. That's how you build a big account. Like that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using Carbon FX and Hey Forex to do like account builds. Like I'll take $50 to $500 or 500 to 3,500 or something like that, and then I'll throw that money into Oanda because that money is safe. Like those Carbon FX and Hey Forex, that money is not safe. They literally
Mm-hmm.
can take. They're not going to take your money because these are reputable brokers. But at the end of the day, they literally could take the money and you shit out of luck because it's offshore, it's overseas brokers. They're not United States based.
Mm.
They do work.
No.
Another one is HenkoTrade.com, which is I actually may switch everything to HenkoTrade because even though they could just take the money as well, they're like a more reputable broker. But Hey Forex and Carbon FX is pretty decent. They haven't like jacked me out of my money or anything. Every time I asked for a withdrawal, they always gave it to me. But Henko Trade is probably I try probably just put everything in Hanko Trade and start doing that as well. Doing the account build. So that's how you see like online. You see people say I took $700 to $30,000 in 2 weeks. You like bullshit, but it's true. It's true because you get 500 to 1 leverage. So people can pull off these kind of things, and but they take that money and then they throw it into a big account like a TD Ameritrade. You see what I'm saying, or Oanda, or like a big time broker like that, a United States broker.
Huh.
Okay, so as far as
So when you talk about brokers, you're talking about Oanda, or are all three of these brokers, or Hey Forex and
yeah,
Carbon
the
Capital? Are they all three?
Hey Forex and Carbon Capital is offshore brokers, meaning
Uh-huh.
don't leave thousands of dollars in your account more than like a week or so, because I mean they're not gonna get over on you, but I mean they literally can take the money and you can't do shit about it because United States don't have any jurisdiction over there. That's why a lot of people only use these accounts to do account build. So if I'm trying to build up an account to like $10,000, I'm probably gonna withdraw every time I get to $1,000 or $2,000. I'm not just gonna leave $10,000 in an offshore broker. Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't care how reputable, even if it's Hanko Trade, I'm taking out $2,000 and then I'm gonna put up another $500. And then when I get it to $2,000, I'm taking out another $2,000. I don't know what the hell they got going on, you know. Even though it is a reputable broker, but you can have millions in Oanda, you can have millions in TD Ameritrade, and know that everything is good because it's an American-based company. You see what I'm saying? Broker.
Yeah.
But they only give you 50 to 1 leverage or 20 to 1 leverage. So it's a slowly building your account, especially if you only have a few $100s. But if you got millions, or hundreds of thousands, then that 20 to 1 and 50 to 1 becomes like a good thing. You see, because you got so much money
Mm-hmm.
pulling for you. So as far as your cell phone, download MT5 or MT4. I don't know if your phone allow you to do it or not, but you have to download MT. You gonna actually, if you just want to do this while we're on the phone, while we're on the call, go
Yeah.
to Carbon FX and see if they'll allow you to set up an account. Because I think you got to like send in your ID and you have to like verify. Uh, Actually, go to Hey Forex. Go to Hey Forex. It may be a little simpler because I think Hey Forex is less red tape. I think it's less red tape to create an account. So you could try to do it on Hey Forex real quick and see if they allow you to do it without all the BS. Um,
Yeah, happy to do it. Do I need to give them my legit information?
I think so. You can stop sharing your screen and you could try to create an account with them real quick. I think it's less red tape with Hey
Mm-hmm.
Forex. I think all they need is like your name and date of birth, and
Yeah.
I think it's real simple. But I think Carbon FX is a little more. They actually I already know Oanda they gonna want a lot of red tape, so you could do
Should I
this
be
in your
using?
spare time.
I should be using my real name for this stuff, right?
Yeah, because it's all gonna be tracked to your social and all that. I think they ask you for your social on Hey Forex. I set up the account like 2 years ago, so I forgot.
I'll find out.
Yeah, man, I met a guy recently in a forum, and he's traveling right now in Europe doing stage play stuff that I want to do,
Mhm.
and he's trading forex. All he trade is forex. He trade what they call GJ, the Japanese yen versus the British pound versus Japanese yen, and he's been like on the road and on the show for like 3 months, and his trading just take care of everything. I just be like, damn. And I was like, how much are they paying you? They're not paying him that much. He's just doing it for the experience, but he's able to use his skill to just do what the hell he want to do. I was like, damn, man. I was like, that is so dope. He's able to do that. I said, I'm on the same path, man. Like, I want to do that stage play stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. This guy out of Florida, man. I met him through an online forum. So it's like, you know,
Like I feel like life would just take off at that point. If you could sustain yourself on just this, man. Like,
yeah. I mean, you could literally like I have like tech company ideas, and I mean, if you look up a guy named Brian Johnson, man, I see myself doing some crazy shit like that. Like this dude
Yeah.
is a billionaire, and it's not about being a billionaire. It's about him being self-sustained, where he can do crazy shit. So right now, what he's doing is I'm a biohacker. I like biohacking, so I kind of practice that. Even though that day we met, I was eating like a crazy person. But but he basically he's doing this health thing where he does like a lot of biological trackers on himself, like his sleep. He watch what he eat, and he started all these health tech startups called osfund.com. It's like he invested $100 million into that fund that he created, and now he's doing all this stuff, and he's able to do it just based off of him. His company's like supporting his ambitions. He know how to trade as well because he started OS Fund. So it's
Mm.
like, man, all these business people, they all know how to trade. Like even because they understand you don't if you have the skill, you don't have to necessarily get a loan from a bank and be in debt. If you could just pull the money out the market over a few months, basically free money. I mean, if you know what you're doing. So I don't know, man. I just had to understand this stuff because like working a job, people telling me what to do, no fucking way. Like another man telling me I can go to the bathroom or, man, no way. For my personality, you know, I'll probably go off on somebody. I could barely put up with it with the acting because they do tell you what to do and stuff like that. Like it's cool doing that but as far as like a job, I'm like, no way.
I know, I know. But I was just on the set that was really cool. It's just like it was because like you felt like you were part of the team. So it's not so much like them telling you what you can do. It's more like, how can I like help improve what's going
Yeah,
on?
like
Yeah.
with the acting is different. Like I'll people can tell me what to do and all that. That's cool because I understand I'm doing it because I want to do it. It's not like I'm working at a job where it's like I need this. Like,
Yeah.
but at the acting, yeah, they could push me around and tell me what to do because I understand it's their set or whatever. But yeah, man. So that's what this is, man. That's what this can do for people, man. That's why I just put this above everything else. Like I said, I'm just now getting back in the gym. Like
Nice.
I haven't been in the gym in 2 years because I've been focused on this. But now since it's starting to pick up, I'm like, now I can start. Now some people say I can go and do both. I'm like, yeah, maybe you can, but to me, I wanted to put everything into this, like sacrifice the gym, women, all that, to understand how this works. Because I'm like, all I have to do is get it right one time, and then I can go do all that other shit. Still gonna be there. The gym's still gonna be there. The women's still gonna be there. But the opportunity to understand how this works, you really got to be locked in. So I'm just glad I understand that because a lot of people like I can do both, and they're just not serious as they think. So I mean,
Um,
so are they giving
yeah.
you a hard time with this, or
You're gonna say no? Maybe I'm just putting some info. I'll tell you one thing though. One thing I was thinking as you're saying that was man, you could take these videos, go back, and just like turn them into PowerPoints. You know, as you work through it with me, I'm sure it's on your mind already.
yeah,
But as you work
yeah,
through it
you're
with
like
me,
the
like you
third
go back.
person. Yeah, you're like the third person I tried to do this with. The first person, she was a security guard down at the building, and I was trying to help her out.
Yeah.
But
What happened?
I mean, she saw it was too much work, and I'm like, that's why I don't judge people. I'm like, when I really see what you need to do to really understand something, I'm like, I stop judging people because I'm like, everybody don't have it in them to really be something. And so it's
Yeah.
like, so she failed, and then I had a family member who was like, all right, yeah. He's like, yeah, I know you kind of still learning, but yeah, let me learn with you. And then I was helping him out, and then he fell off the wagon. So then I just like stopped talking to people about it because I'm like, this probably like too much work for people. This probably too hard for people.
How
Um,
long? How long were you working with them for? Like, did they?
with her, she fell off the wagon after maybe a month or two, and
Yeah.
my family member, he was one of those pants sagging type people. So I don't even know why I was dealing with him, but I was trying to show him something, and then he fell off the wagon after a month or so. So I found myself kind of chasing these people. I'm like, what am I chasing these people for? When they the ones that say they want to learn how to do it. So
Yeah.
that's why
Exactly.
when you hit me up, I was like, oh shoot, he still want to do it. So I'm like, cool. But to
Oh
be honest
yeah.
with you, when I'm working with people, I'm like, they not gonna make it. I mean, I'm like, people not gonna make it, man, because the people think it's fast money. They think it's easy, but it becomes easy when you really see how it works. But it takes so much to see how it works. But with you dealing with me, I think it's gonna be really fast because what I'm showing you is like the fast track,
Yeah.
you know, because that Monday to Wednesday range, and you starting to see it. You starting to see what price is rejecting yourself. Finding the order blocks, you starting to see exactly what's going on. And now what you're getting on demo, you'll be able to demo the Monday to Wednesday range. And then once you see that popping out and you start trading that, then we could talk about the Monday to Wednesday range, how to start trading in that. But I just want to show you something that's guaranteed for this is basically like swing trading in a way. Well, not really swing trading, but you're day trading. But um, like if you see what price action did last week, like I told you, the Monday to Wednesday range, you seen it pop out on Thursday. It went up, and then it went lower on Friday. You can go back and look at the chart right now. It Monday to Wednesday popped up, and then it popped down on Thursday, went up to the order block, and then went lower.
Hmm.
So you could have went short at that order block and had the target, which was Thursday's low. Boom, done.
Hmm.
I mean, so with me showing you, and then you working with somebody who really locked into this shit. Like I'm not somebody who got a job, and then who do Amazon FBA, and I'm a realtor, and I know how to trade. Come on, man. How you going to like if anybody say they not really locked in with trading, and
Yeah.
they do like two other things, I'm like, stop, stop. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes so much to really understand how this works. Now I can see if your real estate business is just flowing and your Amazon business is just flowing, and now you trading, that's different. But these people out here that saying they doing like three things at one time, I'm like, man, you full of shit. It takes so much effort and focus to really master something. How the hell are you gonna do three things? And people in Los Angeles, they all doing like three, four things. And then it's like, because you really start to see this stuff when you really get locked into something, you start looking at people differently. You're like, damn, I used to be like that. I used to be one of these people doing three, four things at one time. Sounds stupid,
Hmm.
for real. Not the acting is something else. Like if I tell somebody I act, I mean, it's like, but I'm talking about real businesses. Like, oh, I do Amazon, I do trade, and I'm like, man, you don't do nothing. You're trying to sound cute. People who really do it don't even have to tell people what they do. To be honest, you really don't even want to tell people because you really about it. But anyway, man. So what were we saying?
So I've hit they're asking for ID documentation. Could be a minute.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was saying. I forgot they. So okay, so on your phone, are you able to download MT4 or MT5? Which app would they allow you to download real quick?
I'm on 5.
Yeah. See which, because I forgot with Apple, I think they changed it or whatever. But which either they gonna allow you to download MT4 or MT5, one of them, because they recently they took it off the market and then I think they added it back. So let me know which one they allow you to add.
Should I open a demo account?
You can't open it. Hold on. Did they allow you to create an account yet?
Well, the first thing they're asking is, should you do demo?
What is that? What app? Hold on. Is that MT4 or MT5?
5.
Uh, nah. The way it works is you have to create an account with the broker first, and then you have to search for the broker, and then the broker will give you the credentials to log in, and then you go to the app, and then that's how you're able to create the account.
Oh, okay, I can hit
Yeah.
cancel. Oh,
You
okay.
you actually no, you actually can create a demo account right now, but it's going to be like a little bootleg because it's just connected to the app. But you really want to go to the broker and have them create an account, a demo account for you. Then you go to the app and then you log in, and now you have the demo account for 5,000, 10,000, or whatever. And as far as demo, like you really should be demoing like the amount of money you actually go and invest. But some people don't listen and they still put like $10,000 or $100,000. But you know, if you only gonna put up $100 and they allow you to demo $100, I would just choose $100 so you can see what it's really gonna be like when you put your real money up. See what I'm saying?
So what do you think? Should I do the demo account on MP4 just for now, or no?
Yeah, yeah, you could try it you could try it. I think they give you like $10,000 or something.
So,
I think
splitting the airwaves
yeah, I think the
with my
minimum is
partner.
like
She's also,
$10,000 or something.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
My partner's also on the call, so I'll be going in and out of with the microphone.
yeah, no problem.
Oh, I didn't have to do anything. Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah, yeah, that's what the MT4, the MT5 company itself. But ideally, you want to create an account with the broker and then click on I want to set up a demo account with the broker, and then they give you the credentials to log in. But until you can do that, using that as well. So what you want to do now is go ahead and click on edit and delete all those, delete all the instruments right there. Yeah, delete everything except I think they only allow you to have one. Because what you want to do is delete all of those, and then you only want to add S&P 500. You only want to add US 30. You only want to add NAS 100 and German 30 and the United States dollar and all that. So that's why I'm saying you want to delete all of the instruments that you see on there now because you're not trading those.
Cool. Those deleted. Now I'm adding NAS 100.
Yeah, let me go get my banana real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, what I was just thinking, what is interesting about the ads is that now for
Yeah. Yeah. So, hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah. So I guess what we can just move on since you kind of already got the instruction. But if you can set up that demo account with the company you already have right now with the with that demo account thing with MT5 itself, then you can just use that for right now.
it's probably also
Struggling to
it's
find the
probably
US 30.
related to when people are getting paychecks.
Yeah. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes some of these brokers they won't have it on there.
People are getting paychecks.
Like they won't have some of the industry futures on there. So what do you see on there? You see S&P 500, right?
To point that out,
Yeah, SP 500.
just in case on the off chance you hadn't noticed it. But
And I got
that's
the
really
NAS.
interesting.
NAS
Yeah.
100.
Kind of
Yeah. See if German 30 is on there. If they have German 30.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. So all you see is NAS 100, S&P 500, and what about DXY? Type in DXY.
DXY? No.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think they would love to do.
yeah,
that.
if you don't have DXY, type in USD Chef, USD
Great.
USD
And then the other
CHF, USD CHF.
Yes.
is you said
Yeah,
that
add
there
that
are a
one.
bunch of people who are clicking
And then type in USD
donate to that
SGD.
group and
USD
then they don't
SGD.
actually donate. Would it be worth it doing some A/B testing on the
Yeah, see, that's what I'm
forums
saying. That's why I didn't
before
want you to
doing that
download it
many
because
people clicking
I
on
know
it?
they didn't have some of these things, and you need to have all of them. That's why
Okay.
if they don't have US 30, I mean, you probably just did delete the whole thing because, yeah, that's why I said you need to set up an account with Hey Forex, and then once you create the account and they verify you, then you can go to Hey Forex and say, hey, I want a demo account, and then you can do the minimum 5,000, 10,000, or whatever, and then you go back to the app, and then you log in the password and everything they give you, and then you're able to, then you'll see US 30, DXY, and all that.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we probably can go to the chart and take a look at some stuff. Since you kind of know like what broker to do, how to, And with Oanda, you can't do yeah.
And let me know if you want me to like.
Well, hang on.
do
So
any volunteers. I'm
as
sure
far
there are
as
people who
setting
are,
that up, essentially kind of homework wise,
camera people.
you're saying I should use Hey4X to create
I mean, yeah, Hey 4X is less red tape, but Carbon FX, they probably gonna ask you they all gonna ask you to verify your
ID.
ID and all that. But so you gotta do that in your own time. I'm just showing you what broker it is and everything. But if you don't see US 30, that's why they want you to download it on MT5. I already know they don't have US 30, which is what we're trading. So we could just go to the chart and take a look at some stuff, and then in your spare time, you can go back and in your spare time, you can go back and set up these accounts with these brokers. I just want to keep showing you that Monday to Wednesday range because, like the last time we met, man, it was so powerful. Like I had to tell Tristan number one, that he need to go back and watch that video because it was just powerful for you to see that price was stopping at these orders, man. Which is the hold on quick. How much time we got left? I forgot. They got time. They time these things.
20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, being the researcher that I am, I'm like,
okay, cool.
Now take the shorter text and put it with the
all right. So
poster picture and like see if that does anything.
So let's go ahead and go back to US 30, and this is the 1 hour chart. Yeah. So you gotta box that boot. We gotta box everything up real quick. So yeah, you gotta put that blue box on the Monday to Wednesday range. You gotta put that on the last week and this week. Like on the weekends, you should always be marking up. I know you got other stuff going on, but you should have everything marked up literally since I only have you looking at one thing. Like you're only looking for one thing. Like I'm literally looking for like 20 plus things. ICT, he's looking for 80 plus things, but I'm not at that level just yet. I'm only looking for like 20 plus things so far. So he's looking for 80 plus things with a chart with nothing on it, which is amazing to me. But so since you're only looking for one thing so far, this should be, so go ahead and mark up last week's Monday to Wednesday range and then this week's as well, just so we can kind of, because right now you're going to have to start marking up the higher time frame bullish order blocks.
Mm-hmm.
So that was last week right there. Yeah, because I was showing you where price stopped at. So yeah, so make sure the box is right on the Monday.
I haven't gotten any volunteers fighting at that, but I think there's like an issue.
And
I don't know if it's an issue of like people not like being super on Slack, which is where I posted that, as opposed to blasting it out to the entire 100-person volunteer list. But Chloe, I did email Lalo about turning on Instagram to Facebook posting, and I don't know if he got that.
Yeah. Actually, just go ahead and put the line for Sunday. Just go ahead and put the line for Sunday that just passed, and yeah, and then just put the blue box on Monday to Wednesday range. I'm just trying to get to where we are right now. Yeah. So and then, okay, yeah, and then go ahead and clone that box again, and then project it out for the Monday to Wednesday range that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
yeah, I did email that volunteer in Virginia about unions, and they never got back to me. So yeah, I do want to be a bit careful about.
Yeah, and then go ahead and box up the day, individual days.
We have the phone banking tutorial.
You can go back and do last week's individual days. I just want to make sure.
Scheduled it.
Yeah.
And then if we're doing the meetup next week, then that email is going out, and I just don't want these emails going to spam. So.
Yeah, you got to put it on Monday, the box. Yeah, we don't include Sunday, even though Sunday is included. ICT teaches that we don't. Sunday is a non. What does he call it? A non. It's a misnomer, basically. Like, even though they have it, we don't really include it since it's such a small window. So yeah, we just do Monday. Yeah. So. Okay, so and then let's go ahead and box up the rest of the week. So that's Tuesday. Go ahead and box up Wednesday. That's not here yet. Thursday, and then Friday, and just make all the boxes equal, and then you'll adjust them as. I mean, I see price going lower because it's bearish divergence, like I told you last week. Because hold on, now you remember you said you look forward to my predictions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now remember, I told you what price is going lower when we talked on Monday, right, or Tuesday. If you go back and watch the video, I don't know if it was recorded. I told you, I said I see price going lower, but I was like, I got to verify that first, but I see price going lower, and that's exactly what price did. And I shot a video of what price was going to do last week. You know what I'm saying? Like most people, man, they not going to do that. Most people you talking to, they not going to tell you what price is going before it happens. They're going to tell you, oh, this is why price did this, and this is no. Tell me what's going to happen before it happens. If you really know what the fuck you doing. See what I'm saying? That's why I talk the way I do, because a lot of people not doing this. They're gonna tell you, oh, price went here because of no. Tell them, okay, what's gonna happen next week then?
Yeah.
See, a lot of people not gonna do that because they don't know. See what I'm saying? And
Cool.
they use the indicators to tell them where price is going. It's like that's why ICT's teachings is so powerful, because he's showing us what price is going before it even gets there.
Try to get them on Slack, and so like send that link or whatever.
So yeah, so just go ahead and box up, and then put that line on Sunday that's coming out. This how I like to box up prices. I like to kind of, yeah, and then go ahead and put that line where you're gonna put it at anyway for next Sunday, and then we'll go ahead and put it on opening price. So now what we're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to find the higher time frame bullish order blocks like we did with those bearish order blocks. Because remember, and then I'm about to show you why price. Remember, right now we're about to back test. So what we did, we just marked up this week. So now we're about to back test last week, and we're gonna see. And I want to ask you, when price broke out of the Monday to Wednesday range, why did it stop right there? What made it stop exactly on that? What made it stop and shoot all the way back up on Friday morning last week? You see that? What made price reject that hard to go up that high? No, I'm saying go all the way to the low right there. Go all the way to the low. Go to Thursday's low last week. Thursday's low. What right there? What made price reject and go all the way up? What do you think pushed it all the way up?
Yeah. So.
What is it called that pushed it all the way up? Because remember, price is not going to run in one direction. It's going to go all the way down, all the way up until it hits something that's going to reject it. So what's that thing? What's that thing that's going to reject it? What is it called? The order block. The order block. The order block. Remember?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The order blocks is what's going to stop. What's going to stop price in the short. So what we got to do right now? Go ahead and draw like a yellow line. Go ahead and draw a yellow line at Thursday's low.
Regulated by the same rules as a donation.
Yeah, just a horizontal line like
I think doing
on Thursday's low.
Another really.
So we're about to back test and see what made price stop on a dime right there. So put it at Thursday's low, and then
I kind of have a list.
Like a yellow line. Yeah, pull it up.
In order to make that happen.
Yeah, and put like a dot on it so you really can see it when we go to the higher time frame, like a little dot.
Volunteer in on it. Just to like help set it up.
All right, now pull it up to Thursday's low, because you got it on Friday's low.
But these are like all.
Oh.
Yeah, pull it up to Thursday's low. Okay, so now what made put it all the way? Now what made price stop right there and reject and go higher?
Go to the post office and like ship these things.
What's the name of the what's the name of the market structure point that made it reject so hard? The order block, right?
Right, it's order block, but which order block?
It's a bullish order block. So now what we got to do is that's why we Actually, make that line like a bold line instead of dotted. Just make it bold so we can see it because we're about to go to the higher time frame.
Well,
We're about to
that is
see
one thing
what order
that
block made it stop right there.
like
Okay, so now go to the
can
weekly chart.
expect to receive this
Go
item
to the weekly chart.
a day or like up to 4 weeks or something like that. So we can set those expectations.
All right, so scale it out. Scale out.
So yeah, I mean, if
Yeah,
we
you got
can
to
do
scale out
something
so we
like,
can see the chart.
I don't know, every week or every 2 weeks or something.
Now
and,
remember,
like,
last week you was looking up bullish order blocks. Now I mean bearish order blocks. So now we got to find bullish order blocks. We got to see what made price stop there. You got to zoom in so we can see.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Where are we? Where are we?
Yes.
That was ages ago.
No, but we're gonna be looking to the left though. So go scroll to the left.
In terms of March to
Now scroll to. You got to zoom in. Zoom all the way in. Use the magnifying glass and zoom in.
Zoom in on what though?
Just zoom in on the top two peaks right there. The top two peaks. You got to look left to see. Yeah, right there. All right. So now we got to find out why price rejected. Actually go back down to the 1 hour chart and put a yellow line on the Friday's low as well. Sorry about that. So go back down to the 1 hour chart and put the yellow line on Friday's low as well. We should have. Yeah. Go back down to the 1 hour chart and put that yellow line on Friday's low as well. Yeah, sorry about that. I should have told you to put it on both.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, just zoom in so you can put it on Friday's low so we can see it.
Okay, cool. And
Yeah,
then
sorry, I'm losing track of
now
this.
that we're
August
speaking
8th.
about canvassing,
You got to scale up. All you got to do is scale it on the right hand side. Just scale up.
Yeah.
Strategy.
Yeah.
Emma and Caroline.
So just clone it and then put it on Friday's low. All right, can you zoom in a little bit so we can make sure it's exactly on the low?
The last thing I wanted
On that wick low. Can you scale up? Can you scale up on the side? Because yeah, you're gonna have to make sure you scale up because scaling to the right to left, it's gonna look weird. Yeah, just
I know Spencer, your interaction with it is.
Yeah, just move it right on that low, that wick low.
I'm sad it's not snapping. I wish it was snapping.
But Chloe, or yes, Spencer, I guess you too. Just wanted to like check in.
Yeah, just you can just go all the way to the left to that yellow line and then just pull it up so the line won't be in the way so you can see it. Yeah.
What?
Okay, cool. Now let's go back to the weekly chart and then zoom back in on that same area. So we're gonna find a bullish order block for price. I want to show you exactly what price stopped at. We may not have enough time. If you got time, we can. I could just merge these two videos. But if we run out of time, then we could just do another video and then I'll merge both of the videos. But it's on you. But I want to show you where that price stopped at the bullish order block, so you can see for yourself where price is stopping at. This shit is simple, man. Like Monday to Wednesday, you put an alert in your phone, like either I'm going to buy or sell on Wednesday. You have the price chart. You have the order blocks marked up. You already know price is going to run. Now, it may stay in the Monday to Wednesday range, but if it breaks out, it has to break out to a bullish order block. So you're either going to go long or short to the order block. Boom. You don't even have to know all the ins and outs. Like, that's why I've been trying to figure out, like, how can I show somebody this without knowing all the ins and outs? And this right here is simple. So we go back to the weekly chart, and now we got to find the order block. I'm about to prove to you that price stopped at the order block. But now we got to find a bullish order block because they're different from bearish order blocks. So last week, the one I had you identify was a bearish order block. So scale down a little bit because you have it too scaled up. Yeah. Okay, so right there. Okay, so.
I do think like in terms.
Okay, so.
I do hope we get more volunteers on like that intermediate level.
Okay, listen. The bearish order block is the last down close candle. The last down close candle before the big up move. Okay, so go to the left. You got to go to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Your call ends in. Hold on, quick. Okay, so
yeah.
Hold on, quick. Okay, look, man. Listen, you're gonna have to zoom all the way into those two peaks right there. You just zoom into those two peaks. The two peaks right there. Yeah, the two vertical lines. That area right there, because that's the only way you're gonna find an order block. The price, the past action shows you what's going on right now with price. Okay, so zoom in. Now,
do something really easy, not like take on a part-time job.
Hold on, scale out a little bit. Scale out a little bit, just a little bit. So yeah, and then pull it to the right a little bit.
But like,
no, pull the scale to the right. Pull the scale to the right at the bottom.
People kind of like rise to the top.
Yeah, put the scale to the right. Pull it right there. Now go ahead and take the annotations off. Take the annotations off. Click on the little eye to the left. It's the eye mark. Take the annotations off. Click on that eye right there. Yeah. Now what you got to do is we got to find a bullish order block. So it's the last down close candle. Hold on quick. Why my screen won't? Hold on quick, man. What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm trying to zoom in to your screen, and because I don't like seeing me in your face, because I know the people going to be watching this. They need to just see the chart, but it won't let me do it.
Oh,
anyway, so what we got to do right now is find the order block that stop price. So now turn on the annotations again. Click on the eye. Okay, so it's the last down close candle. Now listen, the way it works is the order block is going to respect the lowest down close candle. The lowest down close candle up there. So the lowest down close candle is okay. Go to and maybe I wish I could like use my mouse to go over your screen. Okay, go all the way to the left. Just go all the way to the left. Nah. You use your mouse. Use your mouse. Yeah, use your mouse to go to the left.
This is where we're
go slow so I can tell you where to stop at. Go to the right. 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 Go to stop right there. The lowest down close candle. Right there. Okay, so what date is that? That's Monday the 21st. Okay, so zoom in right there on that whole area right there.
It's not Monday the 21st. It's Monday the 27th in 2021.
Yeah, zoom in on that area. Use the magnifying glass to zoom on the area. I'm about to show you something. Okay, now scale to the right. Scale to the right, so we can see it because we can't really see it. Scale to the right. Yeah, scale. All right, right there. Now listen. Now you see. Now where did price stop at? Now you see that candle right there? That's the lowest down close candle. You see the red candle?
Talking about this one or this one? This one here.
The red candle right there. Right there. Okay, so this is how it works, man. Like the order blocks. What I'm giving you right now is surface level shit, because if ICT saw this, he would be like, that's not an order block. But I know this shit like the back of my hand. I'm trying to explain it to you where you can understand it, because it's way deeper than just the last down close candle. So
yeah,
if you look at this, okay, so the order block sensitive areas is the last down close candle is the high, the middle, and the opening price of the lowest down close candle wick. So if you look at the wick right there, you see that price. Zoom in on the wick right there of the lowest down close candle right there. So zoom in on the wick. The top of the wick. Yeah.
Something goes terribly wrong, or maybe decides to buy like 5,000.
Yeah, the top of it. Yeah, the top of the lowest down close candle wick is the order block where the sensitive areas are. Zoom in on the top of the wick. The top of the lowest down close candle. Yeah.
As well as every look that we want to get this month.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and mark up the order block. So go ahead and get that scale that I showed you last week, the scale that shows the high, the open, the high, the middle, and the low. You got to bring that scale. Yeah, find the scale. Yeah, and it's the date and range and price at the bottom. Date, range, and price. Yeah, like I said, nobody right there. Nobody else is marking up order blocks like this. So I haven't seen any videos like it. But so I'm doing. I guess I'm the only person doing this, but it works though. So go ahead and mark up the bottom. Go ahead and mark this up like we did the other. Mark up that lowest down close candle, the wick. The wick is what price is going to reverse off. I'm about to show you why price reversed the way it did. This is the lowest down close candle. So go ahead and mark this up. Go ahead and mark up the high and the open.
Help me out. How do I find the high and the open here?
So go ahead and put the date and price on the top of that candle, from the top of the wick, the lowest down close candle, the top of the wick to. Actually, yeah.
Right, so the wrong one.
From the top of the wick to the. to the closing price. To the closing price.
On Friday,
I'm sorry, to the opening price. Sorry, because this is bearish down close candle. So put it from the top of the wick to the opening price. The opening price is at the top of the red candle.
Top of the red candle. Where? Which?
The opening price is at the top of the red candle right there. Now stretch it all the way to the right.
Red candle. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to put it at the top of the red candle. The low, it has to be at the top of the red candle.
Wait, top of the red candle. It's right here, isn't it?
Right. That's the high, but the top of the red candle body. Sorry, I'm so used to.
Oh, sorry.
That I'm.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, so that's the. Remember, this is the lowest down close candle, because remember before we was talking about the highest up close candle, which was bearish order blocks. These are bullish order blocks. Like I said, it's a mind fuck a little bit, because if you say bullish order block, you thinking like, okay, it should be a green candle, but it's an inverse relationship. The bullish order block is the last down close candle. So you have to mark up the high to the high of the wick to the opening price, which is the top of the red candle.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So you don't have it marked up correctly. You have to mark up the high, which is the high of the day. The high of the day is the top of the wick. You have to bring it all the way down to the opening price, which is the top of the body. Because remember, it's a bearish candle, so price went down. So if price went down, it had to open here, right? So price opened here, and then it went all the way down, and it closed. So the close is at the bottom. The open is at the high. So you're going to have to put the box from the top of the wick all the way down to the opening price, which is at the top of the red candle. The body, the top of the red candle body.
So that?
Yeah, the top of the red candle body. So just drag it all the way over. All right, so you're going to have to scale out now. You're going to have to drag it all the way to where we are right now. I'm about to show you why price stopped where it's at. And if you would have marked this up, and if you would have known this, so it's two things I got to show you. So I don't know how much time you have, because we have to move price all the way over. So you're going to have to like just leave price where it is, and then scale it out, and then move it all the way to where we are right now. You're not going to be able to. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do. Just leave it where it's at, and then rescale out the chart, and then pull it all the way to where we are now. Yeah. So just rescale the chart, and then pull it all the way over to where we are now.
It is not going to like this, because it's going to be moving. All right. Well,
yeah, just pull it all the way over to where we are now, and then let go of the mouse, and then scale over to the screen a little bit more, and then pull it all the way to where we are now. Yeah. So just pull it to pull it back one. Pull it back. This is a weekly chart. Pull it back to that red candle. Pull it back to the green candle right there. Pull it to the green candle right there. Okay, so listen, now go back over and zoom in and make sure it's perfect. Make sure it's perfect. So now you're going to have to zoom all the way in and make sure that red line is at the top of that wick and so yeah, now drag it up. Where's the little red dot at? Right there. So look, this is what you're going to have to do. Yeah, drag it up. Drag it up to the top of the candle.
I get it.
And then put it at the top of that wick, and then you're going to have to zoom in and make sure it's perfect, because none of this shit is random at all. Now you're going to have to pull that down to the top of the wick, and now you're going to have to get the magnifying glass and zoom in and make sure it's perfect. You got to make sure it's perfect. So zoom in and make sure when you zoom in, the line has to be real thin so you can really get close to it. So get the magnifying glass and get real close. So make sure the blue line is really thin. The magnifying glass line is thin, so you really can see that the top of the wick and that red line is perfectly in the same area. Yeah, so now go to the top of the wick and make sure it's perfect. Oh, yeah, you got it. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. All right. Is it perfect? Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, boom. Okay, so now go ahead and make that line green. Make that line green, because this is a bullish order back. Now we got to label it. Bullish order. So make both of those lines green. Make it like the highest green you can find, like the highest. Yeah, like the deepest, highest green. You may have to create. Actually, just click on the plus sign. Click on the plus sign and create your own. Yeah, and go ahead and go. Yeah, go to the top. Yeah, right there. Boom, and click on add. Yeah, we need a high. We need to make right there. Now,
the ones up there look really similar to the yellows.
You can drag it up to the corner, and then it'll be green. Yeah, and then click on add. All right, so now, so click on border. Yeah, because you got to, hold on, click on it again. Make the red part, yeah, right there, make it green as well. Go to the green that you just created. Yeah. Now you made the line thick. Make that line, just make it yeah, I guess you could put it on 2. Yeah, you can put it on 2. And all right, now we got to label it. Now go to text. Go to text. You got to make sure you label this stuff, man, because you're going to forget sometimes and you're going to screw yourself up in the future. So click on text and click on +sign OB. Just do +sign OB. That means order block. +sign OB, and then put quotations W. That means weekly. So this lets you know, or you could put in parentheses W, and then put zone. So this means bullish order block weekly zone. Now, when you say zone, what the zone means is that this is saying that we got a high, we got a middle, and we got an opening price, because the high is sensitive. The middle is sensitive because it's consequent encroachment. And then the opening price is sensitive as well. We don't know if price is going to stop at the high, the middle, or the opening price. We really don't know. So we have to have this marked up so we can know. Now, this is on a weekly chart, so it's significant. Now, my weekly is blue, so go ahead and click on the white box and make it blue. This is how you can know, because you ain't have time to do all this shit when you on a 5-minute chart. You gotta have this marked up. So if you have it blue, you like, okay, this is weekly. This is the order block zone. Oh, okay. So the top means that when price comes down, it's either gonna reject up. If price breaks the top and it don't reject, it's either gonna reject at the second line, which is consequent encroachment. If it don't reject at that line, it's gonna reject at the third line, which is the opening price. Because all these 3 areas are sensitive. So now we got the zone. So now let's go back down to the 1-hour chart so we can see. We need to see why price stopped right here. I don't want you to believe nothing I say or nothing ICT say. You got to see it for yourself. Why did price stop when it came out of the Monday to Wednesday range? Why did it stop Thursday and Friday? Why? So now we're about to see.
So why do we pick this spot?
This is because it's the lowest down closed candle. That's all I want to show you as well. See, I don't have time. I don't know if I have enough time to show you, but it was other order blocks here, but you have to. This basically, in a nutshell, this was the most relevant lowest down closed candle. Oh, what are you doing? You got to move it back. Now we got to go down to the 1-hour chart. But basically this was the lowest down closed candle. Like, okay, let's say we're just rewind last week, right? Okay, just imagine last week, right? It's Wednesday afternoon at 2:00 in the afternoon last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's Wednesday last week at 2 in the afternoon, and you like, okay, well, and I'm telling you like, hey. You like, okay, shit, I talked to Anthony. He said he think price is going lower. So if you would have looked on a weekly chart, you would have seen that the most relevant bullish order block would have been the one I just showed you. So you'd be like, okay, well, which one is price going to stop at? Oh, the next stop, the next valid order block is this one right here. Without going into all the detail, you would have seen like, okay, this is the most valid one. Then you would have marked it up. You would have drew that line out, and you'd be like, okay, well, price may go up. Anthony could have been wrong, because I could be wrong, right? So price could go up, but if it goes down, then where's it going to? It's going to the order block. Shit is simple, man. So go to the 1-hour chart and let's see. Let's take a look. I mean, it's real simple. It's either going to break out up or down from the Monday to Wednesday range. If you know how to look at order blocks, you got it marked up. You always have to mark up the higher time frame order block. You notice I didn't take you to the daily chart. I took you to the weekly chart. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Zoom. You got to scale up so we can see it. Scale up. Scale up. You got to scale it up, because we can't really see it when it's stretched. Like, we got to make sure it's like that. Okay, so let's take a look at it. All right, so can you scale it up a little bit? Can you scale? You can't really stretch it to the. Yeah, we need to see it scaled up because it's. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to the Monday to Wednesday range so we can see it, because we can't really see it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And delete those yellow lines. Delete the yellow lines.
Both of them, really?
So the call about the end. So do you have more time, or you got to go?